Hi guys, Lady Random here and welcome back to Regrowth. Yeah, we've made a new little area. It's probably, to be fair, I'm looking at this and thinking, actually, is this going to be big enough? But this is going to be the area where I'm going to start with some of our witchery. I'll probably find that I might have to build an area kind of outside, but, you know, we'll wait and see. But here's a fairly nice starting point for us. So I've kind of gone with the slightly frustrating thing is you can't actually have any control over which direction the creeper faces go, and they all want to face this way, which is a bit annoying, but hey, the effect is there. Try to actually do something with oh, I hate it, granite there, but try to kind of break it up a bit, a little bit of diorite. So yeah, hopefully this will be a reasonable area. What I've done is I've actually used a little bit of mossy stone brick up there just to kind of sort of suggest that where we're kind of going to be cooking things, that we're getting a little bit of kind of algae, mouldy, mossy stuff growing, because we're going to delve into a bit of witchery. Now I was hoping that we could actually use the witchery to sort of get the redstone that we need. However, I think we are a little way off. As we saw in the nether last week, we need thaumium. Can't get thaumium just yet. We need to get into Thorncraft a bit more, but I kind of thought we'd start with some witchery and start unlocking some areas of that, bearing in mind that, you know, we've already been growing some of the crops that we've got in here that's all to do with witchery. So I sort of thought to myself, well, let's maybe do this. So what we want to look at today is this part here. So we're going into chapter 10, I believe, how the world grows. We already unlocked our quest here, and this actually works alongside of what the world teaches, so that'll open up some books for us as well. But we want to look at these two items here, so the witch's oven and also the soft clay jars, and they will be the jars that we actually need in order to start making some of the fumes that we actually need as part of our witchery. Witch's oven, really simple. So we just literally need iron, and we need iron bars. So you arrange it kind of sort of a bit like the iron helmet, but just a little bit further down, and iron bars there. That gives us our witch's oven. Now there is extra stuff that we can make for that, which is this here, which is the fume funnel, but we need glowstone for that, and that would mean another trip to nether and an awful lot of iron again. So that will help us actually increase the chance of the fumes that we actually get, but it's not the be all or end all. So why don't we go and place this down? Perfect. So there we go. So you can see with this, we need a fuel, so coal will be fine, but it's not like we've got a shortage of that now. You put your saplings into here. You put your clay jars into here, and what that will do is give you normally wood ash here, and you have the possibility of a secondary item, which will be the fume. And every tree sapling that you actually cook effectively in the witch's oven will give you a different fume. So we need to make some clay jars. So we've got clay balls, so I've just gone out and just made our sand, used our clayconia, and just made a load of balls of clay, and that will give you sort of, for one of those, that'll give you 4 of those jars. I've made a load of these because we will need a load, so I kind of thought, well, let's go with a stack of the clay jars. And what we would need to do then is we need 8 of those, and we can cook those up. In fact, actually, let's not do that just yet. Let's claim our quest first of all. So if we go back to here, so we've got 100% there. Now what we can do is we'll get oak, we'll get spruce, we'll get birch, and we'll get some extra clay jars there as well. But we can also pick one of these saplings, which are the witchery saplings. So we've either got hawthorn, alder, or rowan, and each of those will give you something a bit different. Now I'm going to go for the rowan. Oh, is there a second part of this? A detection task. Oh, 16. Yeah, we do need to cook them. Okay. Let's stick those in there like so. We might need an extra bit of coal in there. So I'm going to go for the rowan, and the reason I'm going to go for the rowan is that you actually get rowan berries from the rowan saplings as well, which is another thing that we would need. We can use Mutandis to actually alter other saplings to actually become some of the other witchery ones. Let's have a quick look downstairs actually, just make sure we haven't got any other saplings down here already. So no, we've got fir and we've got oak. I'm going to take a stack of oak saplings. Where are our birch saplings? Oh, there they are. So we need some more birch saplings, so we'll need to go and chop our birch tree down because that will give us a different fume. And let's have a look. Can we actually go and go and be gathering ourselves some more of those whilst we're waiting for those to cook. So spruce will be good. We can get the spruce planted, we'll get the birch planted. You know, we need to get a bit of a tree farm going. Let's break as many leaves as we can to try and gather as many saplings as we can as well in the meantime. Probably should have left that intact for a little bit longer really, but never mind. Hopefully we'll get enough back to be able to plant another one and have some spares. Are we not going to reach those? No, it doesn't look like it. So it's given us a few. So, okay, well we've got one extra. Wow. Not what I was hoping for, but never mind. Yeah, it looks like we've been chopping away at some of the spruce tree, or the fir tree there anyway. But, yeah, oak is probably the key one, which gives us, I think it's the whiff of magic from the oak tree. But we've got a birch sapling, so we can use that. Let's see how we're doing. Let's give us another 8. That's 14. We just need 2 more. And that gives us our 16. And then we can claim that quest, which will be good. There we go. So that's our 16. So that gives us our detection task there. So 100% on there. So we can now pick our rowan sapling. Let's claim that. And I've just realised I've still actually got my my speaker on. So I'm going to turn that off very quickly. She says. There we go. So if you've heard me chatting away sort of in dual voice, oh, squeaky chair, come on, roll across the carpet. Rawr. So rowan sapling. So we've got one. We've also got spruce. So I'm going to go and get these planted. Now, the trouble with the witchery saplings, so like your rowan, your alder, your spruce, etc., is that you run the risk of ents. And ents are a bit special. Let's pop that one there. So I'm kind of erring towards planting these somewhere a little bit different, just because, and let's go and get ourselves some cobble from downstairs. They will kill you. They're not friendly. So let's take a few stacks of this. Let's put the wood in there like so. But yeah, ents are not friendly. They have a nasty habit of, as I said, trying to murder you. So for safety's sake, I think let's take this out here a little bit, but I'm going to build a separate area out here that I will grow the witchery saplings in, just as a precaution. So we'll take this right up to the end here, And what we'll probably do is maybe let's go to here. So it does mean we're going to have a little bit of an area that we kind of need to backfill, but it's not like we don't have lots of stuff that we can do that with. But let's, for the time being, let's just do this bit here. I'm pretty sure I've got some torches on me that we can pop along the top here. Let's just put one there just as a precaution. And let's fill in this lot here. And it just means we can just grab a couple of blocks of dirt. Like so. Let's pop you on there like so. Just drop down here quickly. So hopefully this won't be enough to trigger any mobs coming to get us straight away anyway. Let's put you on there like so. Out. I think we may have gone a little bit high on this side actually, mightn't we? But I've got one more stack. We've got a couple of spare there, perfect. Lovely. Let's pop you there. Yeah, we did go too high. Let's hopefully get our torch back. Perfect. There we go. We did the same here, didn't we? And let's just fill in this side. We'll go for a torch there. And we'll pop one just for good measure there as well. Excellent. And one there. Okay, so let's just drop down there like so. So what we can do is just in here there we go. That hopefully will give us, ooh, we've got a little bit there, haven't we? Have we got any coal on us? Oh, we do. But we don't have any sticks. Okay. Can we grab ourselves a little bit of wood? And let's put a torch down here. Didn't realise we're so badly lit around here, but it seems we are. That's looking a bit better. Okay. We'll pop one in the middle there and let us grab a little bit of dirt. Very quickly from in here. And of course we'll need to start expanding our area out a little bit. Now the ant won't be able to get through this hole, which is the key part. So let's put one there, one there, one there, one there, 1, 2, so that'll be one there, one there, and we'll go one there and one there. Excellent. And we'll just use that little bit out there. There we go. So that means we can now plant our rowan sapling, which will stick there, and we just need to wait for that to grow. So what we can do now is just nip back in. I can show you very quickly the fumes that we can actually get from this. So if we go back to our witch's oven, I'm going to put all of those in. I'm going to put a stack of those in, and I'm going to put a chunk of those in, and let's see what happens. So the theory is here. There we go, straight away. So we've got exhale of the horned one from oak saplings. Really interesting. Interesting. Now I thought we got a whiff of magic from those. Let's just see if we get the same thing again. But you can see we're getting the wood ash, which is something that we get anyway from witchery stuff. When we were chopping the trees down, we were chopping the charcoal bits of trees. So I just want to see if we get another exhale of the horned one. So let's have a look at the fumes. Yeah, that's exhale of the horned one. Okay, that's not what I'm after. So let's put our birch saplings in, and let's see what we get from that. So I think this might be where we get a whiff of magic from. Let's have a look. Are you going to be nice and give us one? You're not. Right, let's go and find a few more birch saplings from downstairs. So it looks like we're going to need to plant several more trees. Let's say, let's take half of those. Not ideal, because I don't particularly want to be using up all of my birch saplings this quickly, but it's just trying to see which trees do what. I don't think we get anything from fir trees, because I think it is just the vanilla trees, or the witchery trees, but it might mean that we can get some mutandis made, and we can start using the oak to sort of mutate those and try and actually get some of the other witchery trees that we need, or indeed get ourselves some extra birch saplings. Come on, we got 2. Go on, give me 1. Give me something. You know you want to. Out of all of that, it's got to give me 1 at least. Are you going to play nicely with me? You're not. Okay. So I think when we were looking at the redstone, and we're looking at what we needed for the redstone seeds. So it was this here, which is whiff of magic. So that is, there we go. So it's the rowan saplings that give us the whiff of magic. So we're going to need to grow the rowan saplings. So you get breath of the goddess is another. I think that is the one that comes from birch. Yep. So breath of the goddess. You get, what's the one that you get from so these are all byproducts, and we need to get a distillery. So hopefully she'll actually give us, hopefully, check my English out, hopefully she'll give us some extra books. Now we could go bone meal our rowan tree. Take our life into our own hands very quickly. There we go. So if we, I think it's the leaves that are the problem here. I'm not sure whether it's that generates the end, but let's chop this baby down and let's see what happens, shall we? I think it's part of the leaf decay. Okay, we got away with it that time. There we go, rowan berries. Hopefully we're going to get ourselves another rowan sapling. I really hope we get another rowan sapling anyway. Let's put that up there like so. Yeah, there we go. So we've got another rowan sapling there. Are we going to get another one? It's almost a little bit close to the wall, this, isn't it? The good news is no ent that time. So I think if I remember correctly, weren't the ents the... there we go. Got another one. So I'm going to plant that one as well. I'm going to plant that one a little bit further down. But yeah, I'm sure the ents, weren't they in Lord of the Rings? They were the kind of like the talking trees, weren't they? Oh, there we go. We've got another rowan sapling there. So I think they're the only ones that we're going to get for the time being. We'll just pop outside very quickly, just make sure some didn't go on the outside. Oh, let's get rid of F7 because they're ugly. Okay, let's have a look. Let's make sure we didn't lose any saplings around the outside of our wall. Don't think we did. No, doesn't look like it. Nope, that's good. I wonder whether we can... If we... Nope, can't do it. Let's very quickly just duck under here then. There we are. Without dying as well. Like a pro. Ah, perfect. So we've got a... I just realised I was hitting... Not with an axe, I was hitting with a pickaxe. That's not going to get us any saplings, is it? I'm hoping we'll get some spruce saplings also. Yeah, there we go. Let's take that one there. Oh, there we go, 3 spruce saplings, lovely. So we can plant a new one of those. I will cook one, but I'll keep one. And let's see if we can't get ourselves a couple more birch. Hopefully it'll play nicely. There we go. Oh, there's more spruce. Awesome. Let's plant our birch sapling. I think all of our leaves kind of merged into one there, didn't they? There's another one. Hopefully this won't kill us if we stand here. Okay, I think we'll let that let that go. So there we go, we've got 2 birch saplings. We'll cook one, keep one. So let's go and see very quickly, just to finish off with, if we can convince it to give us anything nice very quickly out of here. So let's pop our coal back in there. We'll cook these 3. We're keeping that one. We'll cook that one. We'll cook that one, and we'll keep the rest. Let's see if we get anything at all with our spruce saplings. There we go. So we have got the hint of rebirth. See, that's new. I don't think that used to be called that. I'm sure that used to be called something else. Let's stick another wee birch one in there. Yep, there we go. We've got our breath of the goddess. And let's see if the rowan sapling will give us a whiff of magic. Hopefully we'll get it. Nah, we didn't that time. Okay, but that's not a problem. We can always come back to that. So yeah, we're starting to get there with the witchery. So we've got a few things. So we'll need to be growing saplings. We'll need to be chopping them down. I say hopefully we'll see an ent, but I'd really rather we didn't. But just so we can kind of show you guys what that is and how awful it is. But you can actually get an ent twig off of that, which is, again, it's another useful witchery item. So there is a purpose to them. They are useful to a point, but it would be much nicer if they weren't quite as deathy as they tend to be. But for now, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we shall see you in the next one. Take care.